Hello everybody, this is a purple through black belt class. It is Tuesday, August 4th. I think it's Tuesday. I don't know, I thought it was, Noah's flood or something like that. It is raining cats and dogs out there, guys. I hope you guys are staying dry. On the way into school, I saw a lot of washed out roads. I even passed by this old guy who was collecting animals in pairs. I don't know what he was doing. I think they said his name was Noah. He was in this big boat. Anyway, guys, it's a little crazy out there. If you do go out, venturing out, please be careful. Watch for puddles and hydroplaning and all that jam. Okay, before we get started today, guys, make sure you do your warm-ups as always. Stop skipping the warm-ups. It's part of your training. It should take about 7 to 10 minutes. We're going to continue with curriculum kicks today. Same kicks we worked on yesterday. Repetition is the mother of skill. Then we're going to move on to self-defense number 2. Okay, so the first kick we're doing, is spin hook kicks. Remember, the spin hook kick looks just like a spin side kick. Comes out linear. We pivot. Comes out linear. Snap to your butt. Land all the way back to where it starts. Turn. Throw the kick straight out. Snap to your butt. Land back where it starts. Ki-ai. Ki-ai. Okay, that's a spin hook kick. We're going to try it on the target here, guys. You can do it in the air or on a target. I prefer you to have something to aim at. Can't really do this on a hard target, though. Okay? Back up a little bit. Remember, I'm throwing it right here next to the target. Snapping it to my butt, landing right where it started. Okay? 30 on your left, 30 on your right. Pause video, come back when you're done. Red belts, you're on your spin crescent kicks. Hips are forward. The knee is almost pointing at the target before you snap the kick across. We're hitting with the side of the foot here. Pivot. A lot of you guys bring your foot up here or here. It's too early. You're bringing it right through here like you're doing a tornado kick. Then you snap the kick across. Spin crescent kicks. Brown belts. You're on your jumping front leg knee strikes again. We're picking up that back leg, jumping and hitting with that front leg. Just like so. Jumping front leg knee strikes. Black belt. We're going to stick with that jump spin side kick today. Right there's good. You're jumping straight up, turn around, and hit with that side kick. You want to aim to hit with that heel. Get your head around, land on your feet. Pause the video, guys, get your reps in, come back when you're done. Okay, guys, today I want to talk to you about our mat chat. Our mat chat today is about rising to the occasion. Rising to the occasion, stepping out of the comfort zone, not thinking about yourself first, but thinking about others and others in need and what they might need. For example, you're sitting at home, you have a relaxing day. You got a date planned with your couch, nothing else going on. And you get a message from your neighbor. I have all this furniture, I got to get it moved right away. It's going to take about 2 hours. Is there any way you can help me out? You can ignore their text message and stay on that couch. Or you can rise to the occasion and go lend a hand. Or you're sitting there, you just started your favorite movie, or you're watching reruns of The Office. And your buddy calls you up. He's got a flat tire. He's 20 minutes away. He needs a ride. Do you ignore his text? Hope he calls somebody else. Tell him to call AAA. Or do you go get him? Step outside your comfort zone. Okay? Or your friend needs some help. Your little buddy asked you to help him with face-off training. Well, man, you were about to go Pokemon Go hunting. But what do? Do you go Pokemon Go hunting and ignore him? Say, I really don't feel like doing that right now? Or do you go help your friend with their face-off drills? Or maybe you're at work and your boss and a coworker are trying to get a project done and they're overwhelmed and things aren't going right. And it's 5 o'clock and you're ready to check out. What do? Do you go home? That's not my responsibility. Or do you rise to the occasion and say, what can I do to help you guys? So just the other day, you guys may have seen on Facebook that I posted that my computer died. Now, I asked about 5 different people for help because obviously Leading Edge Martial Arts is not in a great financial position right now to be paying lots and lots of money for computer repairs. Okay? So I asked for some help. And most people were very short with their answers. I don't know what to tell you. But one guy who I haven't spoken to about 2 years, Joe Schmeichel, who used to train and instruct here, who works as a computer guy, says, Sensei, I can take a look at that. I can pick it up Saturday morning on my day off. I can look at it over the weekend. So he picked up my computer. And last night at 9 o'clock at night, he brought it back to me fixed. Wow, guys. That's rising to the occasion. He could have ignored me. He didn't hear from me in over 2 years. But he rose to the occasion. He helped me out. That's a big deal, guys. You want to be known as that guy that rises to the occasion. All right. Today we're going to work on self-defense number 2. Okay, so for purple belt self-defense number 2, push Joshua. Joshua grabs on the stick, cross wrist grab. I'm going to pin his hand. He's grabbing with his right to my right. I'm going to pin his wrist. Pin his hand and wrist to my wrist. I don't want him to be able to let go. I pivot 90 degrees to my left. Notice how I got my arm vertical. Now, from here, I'm going to pivot all the way the opposite direction. So, a second ago, you were looking at my back. Now you're looking at my chest. Now, from here, watch the hand. I turn the hand. Fingers and thumb go over the wrist. I turn it back towards him. And I'm going to roll his wrist towards him like I'm rolling a motorcycle in reverse. Okay? Up. Here. Turn the hand over the top and roll it. Watch the pivots. This is very, very important. Come a little closer. Pivot. A lot of you guys do this. We need to make sure we're pivoting. Oh, you can't see my feet. Pivot. 90 degrees to my left. 180 back to my right. Turn the hand. 90 back towards the center. And roll it. Okay? Red number 2. This happens to be one of my favorite moves. This is a step through overhead strike. I'm going to move on the octagon at 11 o'clock to make him miss. My outside hand's going to deflect his arm. My right hand's going to come underneath. It's an old school inside block here. So I shuffle to get out of the way. And then I shuffle behind him. He's taller than me, so I'm going to push on his lower back so he's lower. Reach around. Slip in a nice rear naked choke. Again. 1, 2. Slip in behind. Rear naked choke. Watch the hands, guys. So as I move, the first part is get out of the way. 11 o'clock. This will be 12 o'clock. 11 o'clock. My left hand's deflecting his arm. My right hand's coming underneath of it. 1, 2. This is an old school inside block right here. Traditional karate. 1, 2. Boom. So that's an example of soft style defense. I evaded his technique. The next one's more of a style or example of hard style. Meeting force with force. Joshua's going to throw a big looping hook punch for the brown belts, brown number 2. I'm going to burst right in. I'm going to meet him coming head on. Okay? Where a circle ends, the line begins. As he comes this way, I'm going to burst inside. But I'm not going to just make that hand miss. I'm going to deliver a blow at the same time. So my hands are going to be up like a triangle. One's going to meet him right here in the throat. The other one's going to meet him right on the bicep muscle. Bang. Right there. From here, grab the shoulder, bring that elbow up fast and hard. A lot of times his mouth is going to be open. He's going to bite his tongue. Take 2 steps. 1, 2. Punch and key out. Again. First, I'm not going at his arm. I'm not going this way and getting clothesline. Here's the circle. I'm cutting right through it. Bang. Lift the chin. 1, 2. Punch and key out. So my movement here is here. Straight in. Not here. Not at 11 this time. I'm going at 12. Lift the chin. Hook the shoulder. 1, 2. Dump him like a bad habit. Lift. Key out. Okay? Black belts. We're going to do the same thing we did yesterday, but I'm going to put a little more detail into the second part of the move. Okay? The second move. So, we started with a cross wrist grab yesterday. I'm planning, this is important here. This part of the hand is pinning his wrist onto my wrist. That allows me to manipulate his wrist. Hit. I'm stepping underneath his arm. Bring it straight up in the air. here I have my C grip around his hand. The easy way to finish this move is follow right through. Come into a choke and I have his wrist. It's a nice restraint. Turn this way. This is a nice easy release and then restraint. If I want to manipulate his wrist a little bit more, cause a little bit more pain, we put a little bit more torque on the wrist. Right as I get to here, there's this space out here. It's kind of invisible. I'm going to apply a rotational pressure to his wrist right here. Turn, turn. You can see on his face, right there. And I can make him go where I want him to go. Okay, fun, right?
Great.
I can stir a soup right here. Okay, so that's it. That's an invisible locking place right there. You just have to be able to feel for that torque. When we train in the classroom, guys, that's a very hard thing to find on the Ghost. The Ghost doesn't really let you know you have it. So, unfortunately, guys, it's one of those things that it's going to work a lot better when we can be hands-on with each other. In the meantime, if you want to try finding that place with a family member, don't bring the hand right down to the back. Right here, you're going to get a rotation. See that rotation? See what happens to his body? Ooh. Okay? Now, the second move that I want to work from here, we're going the opposite direction. Kick again. Now I'm stepping through here. I want his arm straight. Now I'm going to break his elbow right on my shoulder. Boom. Now, if that's not bad enough, I lift it back up. Now watch. He's not going to turn, but I am. 90 degrees to my right. So now we are facing direct opposite positions. From here, I'm just going to throw like I'm throwing a hammer right into the ground. Or like I'm at one of those new axe throwing places. Right here, I'm throwing straight ahead. I haven't done that yet. It looks like a lot of fun.
I've done it.
You've done axe throwing?
Yeah.
At an axe throwing place?
Not well. It was at like this.
Oh, here comes story time, guys.
It was at this like one like camp at the Parkway.
Okay. Ready? Hit, step through, break the arm. Lift, turn. Okay? Now I'm throwing an axe. I'll show you from a different angle here. Here. So now our bodies are perpendicular. Break the elbow. Lift again. Watch. Turn 90. Now I'm facing the opposite direction. I want his elbow bent here. I still have the same grip. I'm throwing that axe. Right there. Okay, guys. We'll do some more on the Ghost reps tonight in classes. Don't hurt any of your family members while you're practicing this week, guys. All right, listen. Hope your houses are dry. As soon as I'm done with these videos, we got to go home and bail some windowsills out. It's we get some water in our basement, and it really is a bummer. Hope you guys are dry. Stay well. Keep training hard. Thanks for being Lima Strong. We'll see you online, and we'll see you on the mat. Woos.